people. All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. Too black, too strong. Too black, too strong. Too brown, too strong. Too brown, too strong. All power to the people. 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 Too black, too strong. Too black, too strong. Too brown, too strong. Too brown, too strong.
What came out is just a validation of what black folks and brown folks know already and have been saying, but now we have the data behind us to say this is not in our minds. We're stopped more, we're searched more, and we actually are less likely to have a criminal element than white folks, even though they're stopped far less.
The data only points to our lived experience. And so it's really important for us to understand that this isn't about numbers or stats or about percentages. It's about people. It's about human beings who feel disrespected, who feel degraded, and who deserve so much better from their police department.
We are here today, as we have been for decades, to demand a change to the institutional practices of racial profiling.
The problem of vehicle stops is something that we need to address right now, that the city treats it as a priority, that we reevaluate pretext stops altogether and recognize that it has been and it is a tool of racist policing.
For the past 2 years, I've been getting pulled over repeatedly by the cops, but I've been pulled over and searched illegally 3 times in the past 2 years. After these violent experiences, I feel less than human when dealing with the police officers and the LAPD. I feel like no one's policing the police.
I was on my way to church in the morning, riding down Crenshaw and Exposition with my daughter sitting in the backseat. And I noticed that a cop was trailing me. You ever notice that? And they don't understand the trauma that it feels like, because the first thing you want to do is, what did I do wrong? Because I know they back there running my plates, and my plates are good.
We need more people to speak out. It's time for black and brown to unite and take a stand, because it's a matter of life and death.
We're all coming together because we fundamentally believe in a different way of creating justice and safety in our community. All of our organizations have members that are directly impacted by police harassment and racial profiling. A lot of us have members that are incarcerated. A lot of us have family members that are incarcerated that have been directly impacted by this issue.
The article was really the catalyst, and now it's time for community to come up with solutions.
We have 4 key demands. The first and foremost is to stop the stops immediately. The second demand is that we want an apology from the chief of police and an admission. He can no longer deny the fact that racial profiling exists. Third, we want to demand and make sure that there are reparations paid for those who have been unjustly harmed by this policy of pulling people over without any real probable cause. And last but not least, we want to hold these officers accountable that have continually racially profiled our community and get them out of our community.
What Push LA is doing is the ideal healing and medicine that the city needs, the community needs.
I hope our demands are heard, I hope the people are heard, and I hope we can continue to push the needle forward. I know this coalition isn't stopping with a press conference, and so we really are just here to let the city know that we're here and that we have intentions of staying here until we see the change that we want to see.
Cops and for brown future. Stop the cops and for brown future. Yeah!